Welcome to Conway, South Carolina.
Your relative lives at 618 South Meridian Street.
5 June Field Road.
114 Bailey Avenue.
Okay, let's go. All right.
We'll hit the Horse General.
Bailey Avenue.
Our teams are now armed with addresses, which means
Now for the good part.
one last goal to accomplish: to find their relatives.
Ooh, I wonder if we're gonna have any like really emotional ones on this first episode.
Pen and paper.
Wait, what we gonna find, Joe? Church Street.
BU 25. It's in this quadrant right here.
I realized there was going to be a little bit of a challenge,
Okay,
so we would get off.
Let's go.
Pittsburgh is a very difficult city to navigate without knowing where you're going, because there are so many different bridges and tunnels where if you end up taking it and realizing too late that you're going the wrong way, you could end up like a half a mile or a full mile across a river on the other side, and you don't have a way to just straight like make a U-turn. You have to like go this crazy way to get back. So if you get lost in Pittsburgh, it's real difficult. So I'm not going to be surprised if they have a lot of trouble, because Pittsburgh is huge. And especially like a Pitt student who's probably only used to like Oakland, South Oakland, maybe Squirrel Hill, maybe some of Shady Side, maybe they've gone down to Waterworks or something a couple of times. But beyond that, most Pitt students really don't know the city that well. And I know this out of experience because I was one of those Pitt students who did not know the city that well. So theirs is going to be really interesting. But yeah, let's jump in.
I'll tell you in a second. Because their address is one of the hardest places to get to in the city of Pittsburgh. I got it. Hold on. What was it?
Meridian, South
What?
Meridian.
I need exact. Rather than just driving off, we're going to take some extra time to look over those maps.
We're trying to get to June Field Road.
There is a Dollar General across the street, and it's really nice.
They didn't say anything this year, but last year they said no one was allowed to go to like firehouses or I think police stations to ask for directions. I guess it's okay to still go to stores though, but they didn't mention anything.
Oh, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I know that place.
There'll be like a street sign right there, and you'll turn left.
Fairly easy peasy."
I know it's around here somewhere. We gotta find this, man. Go down it. Let's hope for the best. Luckily, I had 2 hours on the road to study those maps, so I knew exactly where to go. Mimosa. The Mimosa. Right wow. We found it.
Which one is it? 13.
1007. 8, 9, 10, 11 is this White House.
It's that one.
All right.
That's it.
Oh, it's time.
Where?
This is it.
Yeah. I can't wait.
Back in Pittsburgh,
I mean, how would Shady have be? Whoa, what her?
hey, Elizabeth now puts her knowledge of these city streets to the ultimate test.
Good luck.
On 376 West.
376 West.
579 takes us somewhere totally different.
No, I need this.
Okay, you got it. This
Exit
caused a huge
57.
audible and deviates from my directions.
Fudge, what did I do?
Yeah, I don't know what you did. I don't know why you gotta stick to the plan.
It didn't take me long to realize I had screwed up.
And in Indianapolis,
And then you know what you're doing up here? You're positive?
Yeah.
Team Green is hoping their mapping has paid off.
Does anyone else do the same thing I'm doing right now, where when you know a city that they're traveling through, are you like trying to see like something that you recognize? Because there's not many times where they've been in cities that I like know really well, which is basically Pittsburgh and Raleigh. So I don't know. Comment below. Let me know.
Is planned out, but when we get to Meridian Street,
We've got a problem. You will get over on the left.
You sure? This is west. Okay.
All right.
Start with
I can do this. Okay. I'm like
Breathe.
already emotional. I don't know what to do.
Breathe.
When we were walking up to the door, we saw a woman who had red hair, and
She looks
pretty
kinda
much
like her.
unanimously thought it must be a relative of Casey's because of the red hair.
But she looks kind of like her.
Casey,
I'm Sean.
And I'm Karen.
and who are you related to?
I am related to you.
You are?
Yes,
How are
I
you
am.
related?
Your grandfather and my father are brothers, so we're cousins.
First cousin was removed. Cool.
I'm so happy to finally meet you.
I'm so glad you're here.
You're the first person I met
You have beautiful eyes. Those gorgeous eyes.
Thank you.
I'm a very family-oriented person. I wanted anyone who was a member of our family to know that they are wanted and loved.
I feel the
I'm
same
really
way.
glad you're here. I was excited when I heard about it.
This is so crazy.
I've been searching and searching, and finally, this is like the first time I have met a blood relative of mine. You know, it's one thing to talk about it, but when we hugged for the first time, it just sent like a shock of like electricity through me.
So did you think you were out in the middle of nowhere?
Actually, we live in Ohio.
Oh, that's great. So you didn't have us far to go. That's wonderful, because now we'll be able to see each other.
Exactly.
Instantly, Casey felt like family.
30 years in the making.
Yeah, they have like the same face shape. They have the same sort of like nose. There's definitely a similarity, in my opinion.
You ready? Okay. Walking up that pathway was intense, to say the least. I was really nervous. A lot was going through my head.
Hey, how are you guys?
Good, how are you doing? Yeah, it was exciting. Yeah. My name's Anthony, and this is my brother Joseph.
Nice to meet you. My name is David.
Nice to meet you, David. Nice to meet you, David. So I was wondering, how are you related to us?
Well, I'm actually your first cousin on your mother's side. Oldest cousin.
Wow, man, that's so dude.
Oh my God, you just like my brother, man. Oh my gosh, my heart is pumping so fast, man.
Yeah.
Same guy's a handsome young man. Oh man, definitely. My name's David Wells, and I had the opportunity to meet my cousin Joseph Anthony. I was elated. Oh man, the nerves. How was you guys' day?
Busy, a little bit hectic. Took a little bit to get here. Like it was just.
Yeah, I bet you it was. It was really hot too.
Yeah. I thank God, man. I really do. I'm so happy. Like the minute he came through the door, opened the door, I seen his face and he smiled at me. I was like, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you guys. You want to come on in?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Teams red and green are still battling it out on the road, fighting to
That's
find
definitely
their
Pittsburgh.
family.
Figure out where Meridian
Old
is.
stone
Finally pull
bridges.
up to the right part of the right street.
Oh, Meridian.
Because she's more familiar with Pittsburgh, I defaulted to her being the driver.
Can't do it.
We're gonna switch. So that way you can navigate and I'll. And I realized that a critical
Oh, they're
point
like
in the
downtown.
journey, we should go back to the original plan.
Okay, this is look for Bailey. Bailey. We got before. It's 5:25.
Bailey Ave. We're on Bailey Ave.
What?
Turn into Bailey Ave.
6:18.
Boom, 114 right there. Right there.
Oh,
Let's go. Hi. How you doing?
Great.
I'm Devin.
I'm Liz.
I'm Vitra, and I'm Deetra.
Nice to meet you. So who? I think I know whose relative you are. When I saw Vitra and Deetra, it became pretty clear to me right away that they were related to Devin.
Devin. We're actually your cousins on your father's side.
Wow. Okay. All right.
It was awesome. I got goosebumps right away to see them side by side. It was really cool. Y'all look like twins. I think y'all look alike.
yeah, they do.
We see it all in here for sure.
When Devin and Elizabeth first walked up the steps, I was taken aback. I saw everyone in him. I mean, I was like, oh, wow, I know who it is. My mom is your father's sister.
And how many of them are there?
There are 12.
Wow.
There are 12.
And where's your mom in the mix?
She's the oldest.
She's the oldest. There's 12.
She was the oldest.
Wow. To hear that I was meeting family members on my biological father's side was something that I had never really even imagined before. It was really, really nice to be able to get to know them.
So hopefully you have pictures.
Yeah, I look forward to getting to know you. And
So you're gonna get to see a photo of his dad.
Come on in.
first
right.
relative. You ready? Yeah. We're walking up the stairs. We knock on the door, and it feels almost like an eternity waiting for the door to actually open, and I'm just taking a deep breath and getting excited to meet
Nobody's
the very first
home. Wrong house.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are
You
you
guys
guys?
are relatives?
Yes. Who
Okay.
are you related to? Monica.
How are we related?
We are cousins.
Yes.
On your mom's side.
Oh, can I give you a hug?
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Oh my goodness.
Hi, I'm her best friend Megan. It's nice to meet you. I'm Karina.
Hi. I'm Monica.
Hi, I'm Megan. Hi, Megan. Wonderful. Nice to meet
I'm
you.
so excited. This is the first biological family I've ever met.
It was so sweet to meet Monica, and she's great. And it was good. It was very positive.
It is very exciting meeting you, and I'm just so excited for you. It's really cool.
so
I feel
excited.
honored. Yes.
Aw, you're so sweet.
Yes, this is so cool.
You love it?
Yes, I love it. I
Oh,
do.
Thank you
I
for
do.
being so warm and welcoming.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm crying.
You're allowed to cry. It's a lot.
Oh, look. Like such a mess right now. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See, they look alike. They kind of look alike.
There couldn't have been like more genuine people to me. So I'm really thankful.
In Conway, South Carolina, Team Blue is thrilled to meet their cousin David,
This is my older son, David, and this is Micah.
who has key information about their mother.
And you know your mother's name?
We think it's Ruth Ann.
Oh, that's right.
That's the name?
That's it.
Wow.
That's right. They didn't know their mother.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's mind blowing. When I heard my cousin David say Ruth Ann Jones, my heart just leaped out of my chest, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually happening. I can't believe it.
It was emotional because I felt like I got a piece of my family back now that I lost a long time ago. The memory I have of you guys is foster care coming to pick you guys up when you were big babies still and just taking you away. I remember I cried. I mean, it really hurt. I'm just happy you guys are here now, you know?
Sorry, guys. Sorry, man. When my cousin David got so emotional about us looking for him, I just had to like go up to him and hug him and be like, yeah, we're here.
Meeting them today brought a lot of closure, and I know moving forward, we're gonna have a great life together. Absolutely.
We was told by our adopted parents
Yeah.
that our mom is white and our dad was black.
Well, your mom is, she's definitely lighter skin. She's Cuban.
She's Cuban. That's
I
interesting.
didn't know what my nationality was. When people asked me what I was, they'd be like, I don't know what I am.
Oh man, that's crazy. Your whole life you didn't know, and man, I can imagine what you guys are going through right now. Man.
So, to hear that
Wow.
this time, it's just mind blowing. It's right on time. Right on time.
In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Devin settles in with his first cousins, Vitra and Deetra, ready to learn more about their relationship.
When I saw you initially, I was like I was looking at my cousin. You guys are identical.
Wow.
Devin is our first cousin through my mother. My mother was the oldest of 12, and there are 9
What?
boys.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he looks, whoever that, he looks like him.
9 boys. So, Devin, let me show you how you fit in.
Oh, wow.
Vitra and Deetra are amazing, and they pulled out this chart that actually shows my entire side of the family.
So,
Wow, look at that. That's cool.
okay.
Wow. And my birth father is one of the 9 sons on this chart, but we just don't know which one. So basically what you're telling me is that one of these men, based on the DNA, is my biological father.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Got it.
Absolutely. Based on the DNA.
And then based on the age range, we would think in here somewhere.
And so
The one all the way on the left, he looks like almost exactly like it. Like, so similar. The second from the left, somewhat similar as well, but it's a little bit harder to tell because of the beard. And then the two on the right, there's some similarities, but he doesn't look as similar to the two on the right as he does to the two on the left. Doesn't mean that he couldn't be from the two on the right, but I'm just, it's just interesting.
5 young. The last 4.
Correct. In 3 minutes, I've learned more about my biological father and his side of the family than I have in 30 years. My cousin really helped me narrow it down, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this story unfolds.
When we went inside, Karen pulls out this book.
This will give you an idea. There's your great-grandfather, great-grandmother.
Okay.
And these are all the children.
And she opens it up, and it has the family tree with my great-grandparents to my potential biological parent.
One of these is a parent to you, one of these on this list.
Wow. So we've just learned the name of either my mom or my dad.
That's crazy.
Donald, Lynette, Sherry, or Jennifer.
And they are all still alive, too, which is...
They're all living.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
The first day must be such a crazy one for them, for all the teams, just because for a lot of them, it really is. It's like, it is the first day of the race, but it's also often the first time that, like, they're getting so many questions answered. And I do love the fact that they set it up in a way where they're not telling the relatives that they meet everything that they're going to find on the trip. So there's a lot of this, your dad or mom is one of these 4 or one of these 6. And I think that's great because it really does. It keeps that, like, the momentum of, like, what's going to happen going. But at the same time, it's like giving them their first true glimpse into their ancestry and their family history. And it's just so cool. It's got to be so crazy going through that.
Casey seemed very moved by the memory book. She could see in black and white exactly where her place is in the family. And I think it'll be a wonderful memento for her as she adds to it during this journey. This is a book that you can take with you on your journey and put memories in it as you learn more and more about your family.
I actually almost started crying again, that she has so much love in her heart already that she wants to help me make more memories and has already brought me into the fold of her family.
Finally sitting down next to people that are biologically related to me was crazy, and it was exciting, and I wanted to ask them every question under the sun. There's like a million things I want to know. Let's start with my mom's cousin.
Yes.
Okay. I'm like antsy to know about my mom. Like, did you know her? Do you know her?
I met her when I was like elementary age. So
wow.
Yeah.
So like tiny.
Yeah. Really.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I just remember meeting them.
Okay.
And then that was it. And I feel really bad.
It's okay.
Oh, any information, good
It's
information.
okay, yeah.
Connection's good connection.
Yeah.
Karina was only a child when she knew my mom, so she didn't know a whole lot about her, but she did know her name. My mom's name is Robin Bird.
And I can kind of relate because my sister, she doesn't know her dad.
At all.
At all.
Wow.
So, and I know the hardship that it's brought her.
Yeah, I knew I was adopted since like 12, but it's weird to know I was in the middle and given up. I mean, it's caused some feelings of, am I not good enough? Am I worthy? Am I, she kept all the others, but not me. So it's just tough.
Right.
I did meet some great family and super supportive people and the most genuine people I could have asked to meet on day one.
Well, I hope that you meet your mom, and that this leads to more things for you.
I hope so.
It will be.
Welcome to the end of day 1. The day certainly was a little bit different for all of you, and so I want to take you back to this morning when I introduced the fact that you had a GPS unit that you could use, but then you found out it wasn't what you were hoping.
Yeah, we at first started walking, and then shortly thereafter realized we had to get in the car because it would have been a 3-mile walk.
Yeah, I wonder if they realize that they can use their car. Let's talk about the real reason why we are all here, to find family. Team Red, both of you are adopted. Who's on the other side of the door today?
It was really cool. I got to meet my first cousins on my biological father's side. So this is Vitra and Dietra.
As soon as I saw them walk out of the door, I knew that was Devin's relative. And it doesn't matter whose relative we meet each day. It's going to be special for both of us.
Well, let's turn our attention to Team Black.
Today we met one of my relatives. This is Karen. She is my cousin.
She has that auburn hair just like you.
Look at this. Look at that. Yes, red hair runs in the family.
Pretty sure I knew who she was related to.
She actually had hair. So.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, that was the first giveaway.
Yeah.
Monica, who did you meet today, your first day of the race?
I got to meet. This is Karita and this is Nikki, and they're both my cousins on my mom's side.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never met anyone biologically related to me at all. I started crying. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're the best. It's just been awesome, and they're so kind and like the most genuine people I think we could ever meet on day one. So,
congratulations on that. Joseph and Anthony, what happened for you today?
So yeah, today was really exciting because we got to meet our first cousin on our mom's side. This is David. Anthony and I had no idea about our ethnicity, that we were Cuban. And
you're Cuban?
Cuban B, I'm Cuban B.
Your relative or someone that's related to you, they do things that you kind of can pick up on that's like you. And that's how I felt with David. It was very just familiar, yes, yeah.
As you said that, everybody else was nodding because they all just had that same experience for the first time today. But we got to figure out who finishes first and who gets the strike.
I think blue finished first. Blue. I'm gonna guess blue finished first, green finished second. That's my guess.
Finishing in first place, and first place will earn you the first place prize of a 5-minute head start tomorrow.
Dan started making the announcement of who was getting what place. I started getting kind of fidgety and nervous.
This team finished 23 minutes over their allotted time. Guess what? Identical twins.
I knew it!
It out early on.
Blue, I knew they did it.
Plus Team Blue,
they rocked it.
Tomorrow, you get a 5-minute head start, while Team Black, Team Red, and Team Green has to just sit and listen to you take off down the road.
I literally thought we were going to be last. I did. Like, I was in shock. Yeah, I was very much elated. Yeah.
I had a feeling when they got into town, he was like, yeah, I already was reviewing the maps. And as soon as we got in, I knew we were right there.
I can tell you this, we have never had this tight of a race on the first day. Never. The time difference between first place and third place was only 2 minutes.
Oh,
wow.
That's insane.
That's pretty crazy.
With the marginal difference of about 2 minutes, I'm like, oh, snap.
Finishing in second place, 24 minutes over their allotted time. Team Black, congratulations. Team Red, Team Green. One of you is going
Red
to
will be
safe.
3, green will be last.
Is going to earn the first strike of relative race.
When I realized we were in the bottom 2, it was a sobering reality.
Finishing 25 minutes over their allotted time and safe for this day.
Red.
Team Red. Team Green, you finished 38 minutes over your allotted time. You pick up the first strike.
Team Green just lost too much time on the challenge.
Thought that was coming. It's the end of day one, but ultimately it's been a satisfying day because today you found family. Get some well-deserved rest because tomorrow the race rolls on.
Night, guys.
Good night.
Hi, guys.
We met some really beautiful people today.
Absolutely. Watch out, Team Blue, because now we're coming for you guys.
Coming after you.
Kudos to Team Blue, getting that first win. I know that tomorrow's gonna bring something different, and I'm waiting for that. Day one in the books. Team Red out.
Family is so important. Cherish your family. Cherish your people. Cherish the ones that are your relatives.
All right. That was pretty awesome. I love Relative Race. It's such a good show. That was a great episode. I'm really excited for the rest of the season. I'm definitely going to have to review the scenes going through their stories again, just because I was having some technical difficulties at that point, which probably won't show up in the video, I hope. But I will say, in the beginning I said, usually I go for Team Blue. I feel like most years I've usually been like Team Blue. And I'm feeling like I'm Team Blue again this year. I feel like the twins are really sharp. I think they got this win on this first day, and I think they're going to be one of those teams where they're going to consistently be getting wins over and over. Obviously it's the first episode, so I could be completely wrong, but I really did enjoy it. I do like the fact they were specific with the cousins in this. It was a lot of, I'm your grandfather's sister's daughter, or, very specific, where in previous seasons and other episodes, it'll be like, I'm your cousin, and they may just not know how they're cousins, because I know that happens. You might get a genetic match that's like 200 centimorgans, and for whatever reason, you just cannot figure out how you two connect. I'm sure they have some of that in these past episodes, but it was just nice to kind of get a little bit of that genealogy in terms of the family trees and how they're actually connecting in. I'm really excited for the next episode, which actually aired tonight. I'm filming this on Sunday the 28th. So the new episode aired tonight, or it aired last night. It aired this weekend. So I'm really excited to watch that one, but I'm getting the feeling that this season is going to have a lot of really great moments, and I know I didn't have to use them this episode, but I'm guessing that these may come in really handy in some of these upcoming episodes. Well, thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help me out. Also, be sure to click right about here if you would like to subscribe. It is completely free to do so. And you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at GeneaVlogger. I'm the GeneaVlogger. See you in my next video.